James Braga here from DragonBlogger.com. Today I have a little unboxing and walkthrough of the SuperNight LED kit. This is from our friends over at SuperNight. This is a 16-foot string of LEDs. The kit does come with the power bar, as you can see. Your power bar, it's 12-volt power supply. And inside the white box is the RGB controller and RF, your infrared signal for your remote box. You also have the remote. On the remote, you can see you can change colors. You can change the brightness. You have flash, strobe, fade, and smooth. You also have your on and off, and you have, the color white. We'll get more into that. I will hook this up and turn the lights off so you guys can see it on the table, and then I will show you it on the desk that I'm going to put it on. First, let's pull out the LEDs for you. As you can see, it comes on a big roll. This is 16 feet. You have your male end and your female end. So if it's not long enough, you can get a second string connected to your female end, and then it should be long enough. This end will connect to this section, and I will walk through that in a minute. Now, if you can see here on the copper line, you can actually cut this string down if you need to shorten it. There's a copper line, I believe, every 3 or 4 LEDs and every 3 diodes. I believe that's what they are, LEDs and diodes. But we'll get into that. Now, the package really doesn't say much, just that it's an LED. So, you can see all the different colors. Now, like I said, connecting this up, there is an arrow on it. You can't really see it, but there's an arrow on this side. Now, you need to match the arrow up with the white piece. And once that's done, let's see if it connects and fits in tight. It really doesn't fit that tight. Which is kind of weird, but it is in. Now let me pull out the power bar for you. As you can see, the power bar comes in 2 pieces. You have the brick itself, which this piece on the brick, if you can see, plugs into this. Now then you have the regular cord, which is pretty much your standard cord. Most PCs, it's universal cord, so it's not really a big deal. Plug it into the other side of the bar, and you're good to go. Now, I will pause the video for a second so I can plug this in for you guys, and then I'll show you how it works. Okay, now that I hooked it up, you can see there's a green light on the power bar showing you that it's on. I'll leave the string just like that. I'm sure you guys will be able to see it. You hit the on button. Now let me zoom back out some, or push the thing towards you. As you can see, it's bright white, purplish blue. That's actually supposed to be blue, but with the lights on, it's kind of intense. You got your reds. This is flash. That's supposed to be strobe. Then you have fade and smooth. And then you got your intensities. You can drop it down. Alright, now I will shut the lights off so you guys can see this work with the lights off. If you give me a second. Okay, now that I have the lights off, I can show you guys it on, and the light, comes on. That is green. It doesn't really look too green in the thing, but you know, we'll go through some of the colors. Bluish, yellows, you know, reds, oranges, purple, blue. I believe that is smooth. That's fade. That's supposed to be strobe. And that is flash. Now if you want to go plain white, you can do plain white too. I personally like blue, but as you can see, it's pretty intense. Now I will hook it up. I won't walk you through taping it up because it is 3M adhesive tape. So you pretty much just stick it wherever you want. But all in all, it's pretty easy to use. I mean, you just stick it up and then you tuck your controller away, your RGB controller box away, and plug it in. Now, I will do that, and then I'll show you it working on the desk, and then we'll go from there. Okay, now that I have it hooked up to my desk, you can see it's actually glowing my desk extremely bright. I will go through a few cycles for you. There's flash, strobe. That's pretty intense. It's I don't suggest that for everybody. Then, you know, more color effects. I call this one the Christmas tree effect because it's green and red. It's more of a. It's actually supposed to be, I believe, flash or smooth. I'm not sure. But you can go to a normal color and change the intensity. I mean, you can drop it down if you want. You can go plain white. You guys can see my cords now. Brighten that up some. All in all, the SuperNight LED kit works rather well. It looks great under the desk, as you can see. It is 16.5 feet long, so I mean it's plenty long enough for most jobs. I mean, unless you want to get really crazy, then like I said, you can always add a second strip, even a third. They come with that option. All in all, the kit works really well. I mean, it looks great. It shines perfectly on my desk. I appreciate you taking the time to check out my unboxing and walk through and install and use review of the SuperNight LED kit by SuperNight. Thank you.